Hi, welcome to our channel, Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin. The power of now, living in the present moment. The present moment is where life truly happens, and yet so many of us spend most of our time trapped in the past or future. We are either reminiscing about what could have been or anxiously anticipating what is yet to come. But when we learn to anchor ourselves in the present moment, we experience life in its fullness and depth. The key to this transformation is the realization that only the present moment is real. The past and future are mere concepts created by the mind. A story of awakening. Daniel and the struggle with time. Daniel was a man who had always been obsessed with time. He had spent years planning for his future, working long hours, and striving to reach the next milestone. From a young age, he was taught that success came from constant planning and achieving. In his mind, he had to work hard today to secure a better tomorrow. The future was always just around the corner, and once he reached it, then, and only then, would he feel satisfied. Yet, despite his dedication to building a better future, Daniel often felt empty. He was so consumed by his ambitions and future goals that he failed to enjoy the life he was living right now. One day, as he was running through his usual routine, rushing to meet a deadline, he had an epiphany. He realized that in all his years of striving for a better future, he had neglected the present moment. His breakthrough came when he decided to take a break from his hectic schedule and sit quietly in the park, breathing deeply and paying attention to the world around him. He noticed the warmth of the sun on his skin, the sound of birds chirping, and the gentle rustling of leaves. For the first time in years, Daniel allowed himself to simply be, without the constant pressure of doing. In that moment, Daniel understood that the future he had been working so hard for was not guaranteed, but the present was a gift that he had been neglecting. He realized that true peace and fulfillment could only be found by being fully present in the moment, and not by chasing after something that might never come. What is the present moment? The present moment is the only time that truly exists. The past is a memory, a collection of events that have already happened and can no longer be changed. The future is an unknown, a realm of possibilities that haven't yet materialized. The only reality we have is right now, the present moment. Yet, most of us live as if the present moment is something to be avoided, a fleeting moment we need to hurry through in order to get to the next thing. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves lost in thought, worrying about the past or the future? For instance, Linda, a mother of two, often found herself caught in the whirlwind of daily tasks. Whether she was preparing meals, helping her children with homework, or cleaning the house, her mind was constantly racing. She thought about what she had to do next, and what she had failed to do in the past. She was never fully present in what she was doing. One evening, Linda decided to try an experiment. She spent time with her children, not focusing on anything other than the moment. Instead of thinking about the laundry she had to fold or the emails waiting for her, Linda played with her children and immersed herself in the joy of the moment. She noticed the laughter in their voices, the sparkle in their eyes, and the warmth of their hugs. In that moment, Linda felt deeply connected to her life. She realized that when she was fully present, even the most mundane activities felt rich with meaning. The mind and the constant stream of thoughts. Our minds are constantly busy. Thoughts come and go, often without us even noticing. We tend to identify with these thoughts, believing that they define who we are. However, the constant stream of thoughts is just mental noise, an endless commentary on our lives. Most of us don't realize that we don't have to identify with every thought that passes through our mind. Take John, a businessman who spent most of his life caught in the grip of his thoughts. His mind was a constant whirlwind of planning, judging, and worrying. He would frequently replay conversations in his head, analyzing everything he had said or done, wondering if he had made the right decisions. At night, he couldn't sleep because his mind would race with thoughts of what he had to do the next day, what he had missed, and what could go wrong. One day, John decided to sit in silence, focusing on his breath. Instead of trying to push away his thoughts, he simply observed them without judgment. He noticed that his mind was not his true self. It was just a stream of random thoughts, most of which were unnecessary or unhelpful. By observing his thoughts rather than identifying with them, John experienced a profound sense of inner peace. He realized that he didn't have to be at the mercy of his mind. By being present and aware, he could detach from the constant mental chatter and live more fully in the now. Why we avoid the present moment? So, why do we resist the present moment? Why are we so attached to the past and future? The answer lies in the mind's tendency to seek security and control. The past represents what we know, what is familiar, and the future represents what we hope for or fear. The present, however, is unpredictable. It's not something we can control, and that uncertainty can make us uncomfortable. Consider Mia, a college student who was always planning her next move. She was obsessed with getting into a prestigious graduate program, and every decision she made was driven by that goal. Even when she was with friends or family, her mind was always on her future. She couldn't relax in the moment because she was constantly thinking about what was next. Mia realized that in her pursuit of the future, she had forgotten how to enjoy the present. One weekend, Mia decided to step back from her future-focused mindset. She took a walk in the park, leaving her phone behind. As she walked, she noticed the simple beauty of the trees, the breeze, and the people around her. For the first time in ages, Mia allowed herself to be fully present, and she found that she didn't need to constantly plan in order to feel fulfilled. She could simply exist, right here, right now, and still find peace. The benefits of living in the present. Living in the present moment is not just about mindfulness, it's about living fully. When we embrace the now, we stop worrying about what has already happened or what might happen in the future. This allows us to experience life more deeply, to feel joy in the simple things, and to cultivate peace amidst chaos. For example, Mark, a retired teacher, spent the last years of his career waiting for the day he could finally relax. He thought that once he retired, life would slow down and he could enjoy his days. But when the day finally came, Mark realized that he had spent so many years waiting for the right moment to live that he had missed out on the joy of the present. His retirement didn't bring the peace he had imagined, because he had lived most of his life in a state of anticipation rather than appreciation. However, Mark decided to make a change. He started practicing mindfulness every day, focusing on small moments, his morning coffee, the sound of birds in the trees, the warmth of the sun. The more he stayed present, the more Mark realized that life had always been beautiful, even in its simplicity. By living in the now, he rediscovered a sense of joy that had always been there, just waiting to be noticed. The power of now, freedom from the past and future, teaches us that true peace and fulfillment lie in the present moment. The past and future are mental constructs, but the present is where life truly happens. By learning to detach from the mind's endless chatter and fully immerse ourselves in the now, we can experience life in a deeper, more meaningful way. The present moment is a gift, and when we embrace it, we unlock the freedom to live fully and authentically. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.